My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to the solo adventures of the League of Explorers, specifically the final wing, the Hall of Explorers. Okay. We have to beat Skelesaurus Hex. Add a random card to your hand, it costs 0. So they get free random cards, we don't. Okay. Let's think about this for a second. They're gonna get free random cards in their hand, and we're not. So let's go to our collection, search for whenever. Whenever this minion takes damage, no. Whenever you summon a beast, no. Whenever a beast dies, whenever you summon... I'm looking for whenever your opponent plays a card. If there's a thing such as that. I don't know. Whenever this minion attacks a hero. Whenever you overload, whenever you friendly... No. Whenever a friendly minion takes damage, no. Whenever you play a card with Battlecry. I'll also open the crafting menu while I search this, actually. I should have done that the entire time. Hang on. No, whenever you cast a spell, of course. Whenever you draw a card, whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain a copy of it and give them a coin. That would be kind of cool. That would actually be kind of cool, but I definitely do not have the ability to get one of those right now. Whenever the opponent casts a spell, put a copy in the other player... Sorry, whenever a player casts a spell. So Lorewalker Cho would actually be kind of cool here as well. But again, not hugely important. Whenever your opponent plays a card, remove the top 3. That's actually horrible. No. Nothing really on that trigger. What about after? No, nothing. Alright. Well. This is difficult. Opponent's gonna get a lot of free cards. They're gonna get a lot of cards that they can develop for free. So either I just have to rely on them getting really shitty cards, or I have to think. And that's difficult. That's real difficult. You have to understand. I'm thinking I might want to do a Wallet Warrior variation. So let's build another Wallet Warrior, because that's the one that I actually used to ladder with. So let's build another Wallet Warrior. I should pretty much know my deck list off by heart. So let's see if I can actually recreate my deck. I think I have a Slam in my deck. Did I change a Slam in my deck? Hang on. We'll see if I end up with space. Shield blocks aren't in my deck anymore. That's actually something interesting. Double Death Bite. It's in everyone's. No Arcanite Reaper. Single Brawl, I believe, is in my deck right now. Single Gorehell. That. And I didn't put Variant in, which means we go to the... These cards. You know, these cards. I'm not running a Zombie Chow, I don't believe. Wow, this is actually a lot more difficult for me to figure out than I thought it would be. Double Acolyte's obvious. That's in everyone. A single Big Game Hunter, of course. No. Wow. This is a lot more difficult. None of these. I'm not running any low mana tech cards, I don't believe. Yeah, Stone Skin Gargoyle, no. Of course Stone Skin Gargoyle's not in it. Why did I even consider that for half a second? No, again. At least Starseeker. Shuffle the map to the Golden Monkey in your deck. I'm so tempted. Now, I wanted to put double Kazan in here, because your opponent actually plays some secrets. Hunter secrets, specifically. So that's one of the variations I wanted to make. I don't think I have Piloted Shredder in my deck, weirdly enough. Nor Blackwing Corruptor. Sorry, I mean, it's your Drake. I'm a lot of cards short right now. Double Slugda Belcher. Always the Slugda. Justica, Emperor, Sylvanas. Sorry, Sylvanas, get in my deck. Dr. Boom, obviously. Baron Geddon. Okay, well, I found where the majority of my cards are. And I've also got Alex Strasser. I think that's pretty much my deck list, right, for normal Wallet Warrior. Let's look through. Yeah, I am running a single slam. So basically, I need to find 2 cards that I've got in here that I don't have in the other one, and then that'll make sense because those 2 spaces went to my 2 Kazans. So I've got a single slam in here. Where's the other difference? Shield Maiden? Did I not put Shield Maidens in my other deck? I feel like I didn't put Shield Maidens in my deck. I did not put Shield Maidens in my deck, which means there's a card in here that shouldn't be in here. I think I'm running a single bash, actually. No. Shield Maiden 6. So this means I cut a Shield Maiden and a Slam. No. Acolyte of Pain repeatedly is underwhelming in this deck, to be honest, for me. I'm gonna cut it for the second Shield Maiden. Let's go back to the Wallet Warrior, make sure I was correct. Yes, there's 2 batches in here. I was wrong. What? So I've cut a Slam, and I've cut an Acolyte of Pain, but I've also cut a Bash. What did I fill that slot with? Emperor, Justicar, Dr. Boom, Gromish, Alexstrasza, Gadden, and Gorehowl. I have the same high end and the same low end, right? No, Sylvanas isn't in my other deck. What? Why is Sylvanas not on my other... Whatever, man. Doesn't make sense to me. I actually think I'll put the second Bash in. Looks like a deck that I might use in a video game. And you are going to be... What's the name of the Yu-Gi-Oh card that kills all dinosaurs? I think it's Eradicate? Eradicate? No? Fossilize? I'm not certain, but we're just gonna call this Eradicate. Skelesaurus X. I might actually need to purchase 15 packs at some point so that I can just try and farm dust so that I can build another card. Rewrapping my... Oh, Saboteur. Fucking Saboteur. How did I not put that in my deck? Opponent has an auto-cast, 0-cost spell. Hero power that's incredibly good for them. Saboteur obviously goes in this deck. Big Game Hunter I have to keep because they can generate a huge minion really quickly. Okay, this might be the turn they play a Hunter Secret. Or not. That's definitely the wrong order to do that in. I can tell you that much off the bat. Opponent's still got 7 cards in hand. No, they run out of their hand too quickly, so I can't do something like, Well, I can never kill that minion now. Yeah, they run out of a hand too quickly, so I can't do anything like Goblin Sapper, rather, or Clockwork Giant. Those won't really be effective. So if I kill this, it's gonna have 2 more Imp Gang bosses. Well, that's not gonna be fun. I'm definitely gonna need a silence of some type in this deck. That was really well played. I'm thinking, can I flip this in my Oh, fuck. This is just atrocious. Gonna need to hero power. I'm just gonna get further and further behind. This is not a matchup for a control deck. I need my opponent to get a Doomsayer and not understand what it does and play it. This is fine. As soon as that gets hit, it can either be executed or be game hunted. Oh, really? You just get 5 mana 5/5s in your deck? There's the Hunter secret I wanted. And a Bomb Lobber from Ancient Power, because of course there is. I'm almost certainly deceased already. Or not. Leave the two. Damn it. I wanted to leave the Imp Gang boss. So that there wouldn't be 2 more Imp Gang boss summoned. That'll trigger immediately on my opponent's turn. God, 25% chance and you hit the worst one. I'm dead. I'm so deceased. Okay. So, what have we found out? First off, our opponent is horrible and I hate them and they're evil. And secondly, that I need to probably go to my collection double Saboteur, so I need to cut for stuff. Bash doesn't actually seem to be extremely good in this deck. I just get a handful of cards. I don't really get to use the Acolyte in any good position, unfortunately. Fire War Axe is still good, so is Death's Bite. Brawl is excellent. I actually probably need a second of Brawl. There's my second of. Almost all of these, other than that, are still necessary. So I'll cut a single bash because my original deck cut a single bash. Armor Smiths aren't actually working that well. Or at least I'm not getting much armor from them. Armor Smiths haven't even been working well just in Control Warrior for me recently. So I'm actually taking that. Because you don't have Whirlwinds anymore. You've only got your Death's Bite self-damage. That's it. So you don't really get to set yourself up in positions where you make an attack and get 20 armor from it. Okay. So then we need to go back here. No. What was I looking for? I can't even remember what I was looking for now. Oh, right, double Saboteur. So that's actually in here. Saboteur. Where are you? Saboteur. Where are you? My opponent's going to be playing a lot of minions as well. I actually think I might be very highly benefited from sliding a mind control tech in here somewhere. I can probably lose a little bit of my high ends. I'm going to cut Alexstrasza, actually. Geddon needs to stay. I think I might even be able to cut Gorehowl because I just won't be able to afford the usages of it. But at the same time, I need to be able to afford the usages of it. That's some of my strongest removal. I'm gonna cut the other bash, actually. What? Did I cut too many things? Saboteur, Mind Control Tech. Oh, cool. I guess I can put a slam back in. Sorry, a bash, rather. And let's go. Let's try this one. So I really want Saboteurs and Mind Control Techs in the opening hands. I'm gradually leaning this less control, more mid-range just to have things early enough in the game to be able to deal with my opponent, but it's not really working yet. Maybe I need to go way... Oh, that's a good hand. Just Fiery Warwick Saboteur makes it excellent.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Alright, I'm never using another speech here, because, good lord, that was ear-destroying. There's your Ancient Power. Oh god. At least I have something to kill with the Fiery Warwick here. If they don't go for the board control here, then Bananas is going to be... Well, Bananas is going to be Bananas.
Shall we put a kink in your plans?
That's almost certainly going to happen, but I can't really stop that. Although I can force it to have to happen.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Oh, I would have been able to double Bananas Mukla and kill it. Oh, that would have been interesting. Okay. Attack? Yeah, that's for attack. Well, I know what I'm big game hunting.
I've got a beast in my sight.
I should have hero powered first, just in case that was Dart Trap. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm relying on my opponent running out of cards when they're not going to, ever, let's face it. Oh, don't trade.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Really? Oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm already dead no matter what happens here. Alright, I think if my opponent doesn't get such an aggressive start, we might have a better chance. I think I'm gonna hold on for this deck for a while. I should also get pen and paper so that I can start listing down, well, this card is actually woefully inadequate in this setup. This card is actually overperforming, so what other cards perform like it in order to put into my deck?
Versus Skelesaurus.
Things like that. I actually do want to... I can't keep Deathspite, not while I have Saboteur in my deck. It's too many turns to wait to do anything. Fiery War Axe, Kazan. If I can draw a Saboteur on turn 3 or before turn 3, then I'm going to be a real happy chappy about it.
Armor made to fit.
That basically just fills the board for more stuff for the Mind Control tech to hit. I'm going to actually hold off. Probably going to regret that. Well, now I know which one I'm hoping I steal.
Shall we put a kink in their plans?
Shall we put a kink in their plans? Well done. Definite proof I should have just developed the axe on turn 2.
Take a walk on the wild side.
Play something for free. Not a fucking spell. Dart trap. Well, it'll hit something, hopefully. Not the face, 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 not the face. Fuck!
Follow the rule.
Okay, here we go. Biggest mind control tech of all time. Here we go. Actually, that's a relatively large size mind control tech, I'll give you that much. Bear trap. Right. Well, I'm technically still alive. Unless my opponent has 1 damage somewhere. I guess I actually want Armor Smith right now. I guess the taunt also works. Hang on. I die if I attack any of these except for this one, so that's gonna have to be the one that I attack personally. And then go for both of these. And I'm never going to be able to use the Gore Howl effectively, so I may as well just develop this weapon. So, underperforming. I die by the time Gore Howl can come out, because I'm already, deceased. If I control the board early, I'll never be able to play Mind Control Tech. If I don't control the board early, I'm already dead by that turn. Let's keep those in mind while we continue playing. Oh, I'm level 58 as Warrior. Ooh, almost got a level 60 Warrior. So, first on underwhelming list is Gore Howl.
Versus Skelesaurus Hex.
Gosh, my handwriting is horrible. I'm only going to keep the Fiery War Axe. I really kind of want to get down to Saboteur as soon as possible. Well, anyway. Oh, never mind, we found the Saboteur. I've got to remember to stop emote. I think we're just gonna pretend that one never happened. If your opponent gets a, big ol' fuck off minion turn 1, not really much that's gonna save you from that one, unfortunately. Assembling Skelesaurus. That would be a good idea to do right now. Especially considering I'm about to try and attack them.
Versus Skelesaurus Hex.
Actually, I think you'll find it says Heroic Skelesaurus. I can understand where the mistake has come in here. You know what, I'm actually gonna hold this hand. Because it's like the worst contingency hand. It's the, okay, cool. We need to stop their hero power. Now we need to take their secret. Now we need to kill their board because their whole board is gonna be overwhelming by that point in time. Plays nothing, really.
Happy Feast of Winter
Why did I emote? Why did I do this to myself?
Shall we put a kink in your plans?
Oh, shit! That's gonna be an on-curve Kazan. With a clear board. Wow. This is quite a gift. What's this here? Bear trap, as long as it's not dart trap, because dart trap would have actually been useless. Take a walk on the wild side. It's my impersonation of you.
Light it up.
Play nothing. Play nothing. Damn it. 6 mana card. Oh, I'm probably fucked. Yep, Savannah.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
I am the power. I know I have the power, by the way. Wow. Wow. Silences. This deck needs silences. Okay. I do actually just need to control the board right now. Letting this stuff get cheaper is fine as well. Mm-hmm. Now this is the kind of position where you'd really want to have a 3 mana brawl. Oh! So I'm gonna brawl. Almost certainly lose, but that's fine. Yep. I was even the first kicked out. And then Boombot. Dr. Boom for 5 mana. Emperor Tharasan, so strong. God, really? Did you pay 2 mana for that? And then summon? Yeah, you did. Good work. Okay. So I do want a Shield Maiden, Hero Power, Shield Slam. So I actually may as well play the more expensive one.
I can take the hit.
Mm-hmm. Why face? Why? Why face? Okay. We do have a Gorehowl. And there's another Hunter Secret. That's getting so big game hunted. It's the most big game hunting of all time. Thankfully, Shield Maiden will also keep us a little bit healthier whilst that occurs.
I've got the beast in my sight.
That thing for months.
Well, I guess I'm not doing removal then. Or am I? Actually, this is still a good idea. I can't rely on what my opponent will have. Ancient Power means they could just have anything. They could have Execute. That's not a particularly good ram to be wrangling. Is this the thing complete? I believe we'll find that we've now won. Oh, you can't control as well as I can, buddy. I'm sorry. I admire the attempt, though. Heroic Skelesaurus down. You'll be able to find the deck list that we've used to defeat it. That being the Eradication, down in the description below. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all my contents on Hearthstone Arena and Adventures, past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for the Heroic Steel Sentinel, I believe it actually is. See you then.